released on KTEL in 1980. So if anyone wants to check it out, the number of the album is NE1059. And there is some good stuff, like I Have to Say I Love You in a song and all those. I Got a Name, These Dreams, a long time ago, Photographs and Memories. There's some brilliant songs. Big Bad Leroy Brown, which was a famous big hit too, you know.
Yeah.
Okay, Patsy, the next one we're going to move on now to a little bit of country with a guy called Hal Willis and the Battle of Vietnam.
The nights are bright and eerie from the flare ships overhead, and the battlefield is covered with the dying and the dead. While over here we're safe and sound away from bloody strife. In Vietnam our soldier boys are fighting for their life. And what is the reason for all this bloody strife? When a doctor operates, he has to use a knife. So now is the time to back up Uncle Sam and try to stop this evil thing away in Vietnam. Remember, not too long ago we left it kind of late, before we took a stand against bigotry and hate. Now once again we must step in and nip it in the bud, before our flag of freedom is trampled in the mud. And what is the reason for all this bloody strife? When a doctor operates, he has to use a knife. So now is the time to back up Uncle Sam and try to stop this evil thing away in Vietnam. The 81s and mortars are plowing up the dirt, and on a rock not far away there hangs a tattered shirt. Every single soldier there is some poor mother's son, fighting our words while with hand grenade and gun. And what is the reason for all this bloody strife? When a doctor operates, he has to use a knife. So now is the time to back up Uncle Sam and try to stop this evil thing away in Vietnam. They criticize United States because we interfered, but Uncle Sam is making sure it doesn't happen here. The time has come to face the truth and do what must be done, and that is why our soldier boys must fight the Vietnam. And what is the reason for all this bloody strife? When a doctor operates, he has to use a knife. So now is the time to back up Uncle Sam and try to stop this evil thing away in Vietnam. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4.
So that's the gentleman Hal Willis.
Hal Willis, yeah.
Willis.
It's on the Greatest Country and Western Hits. It's a very early LP. By reading some of the notes here, they had to record that with 3 different tape recorders and then join them all together on the one thing. There's some of the artists on it. It's Glenn Campbell, Greenback Dollar, Jimmy Newman, Cry Cry Darling. They were hits. I think these in the late 50s or early 60s. They had to be.
Yeah.
Del Reeves, The Pillow That Whispers. That was a big hit. That was a number 1 in America, I know.
Yeah.
So it's, and she wrote on this here, Monorail. And the disc is on the Design Records, SDLP. That's not the political party now.
I know, yeah.
SDLP 640. Wasn't John Hume, no, he's not on this.
No.
No. Okay.
So, and he was a Canadian anyway.
Canadian, yeah. And I'd say anyone knows when this came out, we'd love to know about it on speaker, cabinonlineradio.com. The next one we have is a bit of homegrown music, Larry Cunningham and Margot, The Grey Line of Love.
I can't say that it's black.
I can't say that it's white.
Is it really wrong?
Is it really right? We don't know where to place it. I guess we'll have to face it. We walk the thin gray line of love.
We shouldn't and me together. We've got too much to lose.
One of us must make the choice, but please don't make me choose.
I feel I've got to have you.
I feel the same way too.
Our love should go, for we both know we walk the thin gray line of love. We tried so hard to break up, but we break every vow.
If you just say you don't want me, I'll stay away somehow.
Now you know I can't say it.
And I'd die if you could.
We'll break our homes if we go on walking the thin gray line of love. Yes, we walk the thin gray line of love.
So that was Larry Cunningham and Margot.
Yes, from 1976. I don't know who was the band backing them, probably Session Men, I'm not quite sure. It was on Release Records. And that was Molly. She says she doesn't like it. The number of the album was XRL 5002. If anyone knows who done the backing on that or any connections with it, it caused a bit of controversy, this particular album. I think some of the tracks didn't help
Go
a lot of
down
people
well.
go down well. No, they didn't. I Love You But My Hands Are Tied. I don't know what that was. Bondage or
Bondage,
something.
yeah, that'd
had to
be
be.
50 Shades of Grey, was it?
Yeah.
What was it?
No, this is the Thin Grey Line of Love. Hello. Wrote by Betty Sue Perry.
Oh.
If anyone knows anything about it, we'd love to hear from you. Now we're back into the Queen of Country Music, Kitty Wells, the first Queen of Country Music.
American, is she?
Oh, American, yeah.
Can't you see I love you? Please don't break my heart in two. That's not hard to do, 'cause I don't have a wooden heart. And if you say goodbye, then I know that I would cry. Maybe I would die, 'cause I don't have a wooden heart. There's no strings upon this love of mine. It was always you from the start. Treat me nice, treat me good, treat me like you really should. 'Cause I'm not made of wood, and I don't have a wooden heart. Moosey din, you stay to lady now. Stay to lady now. Mine shot like step. Moosey din, you stay to lady now. Stay to lady now. Mine shot like step. There's no strings upon this love of mine. It was always you from the start. Simel good, wieder vet nicht shoes, 'cause I don't have a wooden heart.
That was Kitty Wells and Wooden Heart.
Yeah, the Queen of Country Music, she was always known as. She had the Jordanaires back in her day.
That was
by
Elvis's group.
Yeah, well, they were everyone's group.
I know, yeah.
They backed all the big acts in Nashville, all over the world. They lived in Ireland. I don't know if they still do.
No, I don't think they do.
They were based in Kildare,
Yeah.
doing a lot of session work. This is on the Brunswick label, and she has some very well-known tracks. We picked that one up because Elvis had a big hit with Wooden Heart as well, and it was wrote by some guy called Wise, another called Wise Man. He was wiser than the other boy. And then you had Toomey and Bert Camford.
Yeah.
And she had a lot of big hits. Mel Tillis wrote Heart Over Mine for her. And who else have we got here? Mel Tillis wrote One More Time as well. Hello Walls, Willie Nelson.
Yeah.
You know, so she had...
Was that not Farron Young's hit, Hello Walls?
Why do you have to complicate everything? Just when I was on a roll, you had to throw a spanner in the works. Well, there was a few walls. They could have maybe they wrote a few of them, you know. Hello Walls was Jim Reeves recorded that too.
Yeah. They all had to go with.
Yeah, the walls. So, right, we've got to move on when we're winning.
Yeah.
Before you complicate it worse. The next one is Shakin' Stevens and the Sunsets.
So that's Shakin' Stevens.
Shakin' Stevens and the Sunsets. That was his band. We all heard a lot about Shakin' Stevens, but there was never too much talk about the Sunsets. his backing group.